Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Eddie's Toy Box. And today we're going to be taking a look at numbers 104 and 105 from the Pop Marvel line. And this is the Marvel Collector Core exclusive Morbius and Zombie Morbius from Spider-Man. He was the exclusive pop in the Villains box that had Venom on it. Now it's been, I want to say, 2 weeks since the box been announced. So this really isn't a spoiler anymore. And if for some reason you're watching this right now thinking, I can't believe he just did this, then I apologize. I mean, it's not a spoiler. I mean, it can't possibly... I think the window has closed on it being a spoiler. But in the Marvel Collector Core box, you either got Morbius or Zombie Morbius. You didn't get both of them. I actually was able to get this guy in a trade with Andrew. He runs Funko Pop Addicts on Facebook, so he traded me this, and I gave him like a Dorbs or something. I gave him a Dorbs from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I got this one in the box, Zombie Morbius, which seems to be the popular one, but neither one of these are a chase. It was, I think, 50-50. You either got one or the other. So take a look. There's the new sticker, hideous. It just says exclusive with the red and white. I remember the Ant-Man sticker. It had the Collector Core logo and stuff. It looked pretty cool. But I think they did away with the cool sticker because of sticker fanatics going crazy when their boxes came in damaged. And they were like, you know what? Just slap that on there. It's not that pretty to look at. It's not aesthetically pleasing. And maybe that'll get them to stop. And I noticed that now when like damaged boxes come in, they've been telling people like, hey, it's a damaged box. The integrity's with the pop. And yeah, side of the box shows you the concept art for both of these guys, and you can see not much has changed. 104 and 105 back of the box shows you the pops in the series, which, as you can see, this is how people found out that there were two pops to get, because they're both here. Powered by Funko, Marvel Collector Core, Morbius. Alright, so let's take a look at these guys. They have the same body. Now, for those of you that don't know, Morbius started as a villain. I'm looking, throwing them all over the place. Morbius started as a villain in Spider-Man. Basically, what happens is he's not... he's called the living vampire, and the reason for that is because he was a scientist trying to cure his blood disease, but something went wrong, as things always do, and he became a vampire, and he had to, feed off of blood and all that other stuff. But as the series goes on, he becomes, kind of a good guy. I remember him from Spider-Man, the animated series that came on in the 90s, I want to say. So I was a kid then. And that's where I recognized Morbius from. And a lot of people don't know who he is, but that's who he is. He's a scientist trying to cure his rare blood disease. In the process, becomes a vampire. And that's about it. So take a look. All right, for regular Morbius, I'm going to assume this is from the Marvel Zombies arc in the comic books. Here we go. You see he's got the fangs there. I like how they did his eyes red with this. Now, they got the same body, so you can tell right away it's the, it's the suit from the comics, and he actually, I think this is the one he wore in the animated series. They're bobbleheads because all Marvel Pops are. Take a look here. He's got the red, like, Dracula collar here, black bodysuit, kind of looks like he could be like a circus performer or an acrobat with this. He's got the little red like wing indents between his armpits, which is pretty cool. You can see some paint flaws there. He's got the pale white skin. As far as the head mold goes, his goatee is kind of protruding out the mold here, so that's pretty cool as well. And he's got like these vampire bat ears, which for you customizers out there, if you wanted to, you could probably make like an elf out of this. Paint over that. Eyebrows, he's got the eyebrows coming out, making him look angry. And the hair mold is pretty well as well, but take a look. On the ears, we got some black paint bleeding into it. And you would think that with these Collector Core exclusives, they would try a little harder. I mean, because look, don't know if you can make it out there, but there's like a black line here, and the red kind of went into the whiteness on his face on both sides. So the paint is not that great. Zombie Morbius, same exact body all around. Take a look at red paint from the collar got on the bottom of his head. But he's got a different face because, he's got the zombie face, which all they've done is they've given him more aggressive eyes. So you can see that the eyebrow, the eyebrow area is, it makes the eyes down at an angle more, so he looks angry. I keep dropping these things. You inbox collectors are probably cringing every time they hit the table. The teeth, they've given him a teeth. They've given him a teeth sculpt, and a bigger mouth, and he's got these bags under his eyes here too. There he goes again. So this one looks, more aggressive than regular Morbius. But yeah, these, I don't think these are going to be hard to get, even though a lot of people didn't want them. There's a lot of them out there, so I don't think that if you wanted to get your hands on them, you would have to pay an arm and a leg. I think they're going anywhere from $20 to $30 right now. But again, if you want, you can always go to one of the Facebook groups and see if anybody wants to trade for one of them. But that's Morbius, Marvel Collector Corps. If you like this video, give us a like, comment on it down below, subscribe for more. We always love that. Follow us on Instagram at ESBJO_figs, where we post daily pictures. Look for me on both Twitter and Facebook at EddiesToyBox. It's the same name. Join us on Facebook at Popping Off About Funko. Check out Funko Pop Addicts too. Look for my column every Thursday on popvinyls.com. And as always, be kind to one another, have a great day, and free the pops. We're out of here.